Welcome to Nice Finance. If you're reading the title, you already know what this video is about.
Whatever happened to all the day in the life working in tech videos? Well, I'm right here. Previously the NFT billionaire, but I'm still here in crypto, surviving, thriving. This industry is more entertaining than a Bravo show. The stories I have for you, it really keeps me on my toes. Like, which one of my colleagues is going to jail today? What celebrity is going to be violating SEC regulations and illegally launching a meme coin? I haven't stepped foot into an office since 2020, which sounds crazy, but I usually still start my day around 5:30 because I'm always hustling and grinding. I always go to a 6 a.m. boxing class and then run whatever errands I need before I need to start, digging into work. People think waking up early is crazy, but I think going to the gym after work is actually crazier because how do you do that? Most tech earlies probably would have down to pack us in, but I'm sticking to coffee like the old-fashioned way. This is usually all I really need to get started, book some meetings, send some threatening messages to the engineers. It's really important we keep the team on track and, always be shipping, always be grinding, always be hustling. Outside of just doing feature and design work, I provide such a dope soul that people crave my vibes.
I'm sure you remember during the height of the pandemic, this is like all the content that was being thrown around, that and the whole financial freedom. You didn't know about making an LLC? Oh, wait, don't pay off their credit card. If you use your stimulus check, you can make your money make money. You can take the money and flip it. I'm sure we remember all that during 2020, 2021. So, yeah, this is going to be a compilation of these right here.
Whatever happened to those day in the life working in tech vlogs?
Girl, what you mean? We all getting laid off, boo. Or you're an employee like me who, thank God, I made it through the layoffs. But I'm terrified now, having just seen a 10% of my org cut. And yeah, I'm not going to sit here and do a happy-go-lucky, what I do in a day in the life of a software engineer. I'm just doing, okay? Because I'm terrified. And this is all personal experience. My company literally earlier this week, like this Tuesday, went through layoffs, 1,500 positions cut, and they were all technology jobs. It's terrifying. And this is my second round of layoffs that I've made it through in the 6 years that I've worked at my company. And it was terrifying the first time. It was terrifying this time. And more, especially as I get older, I just realize how important it is to have multiple streams of income because I'm not built for this corporate life. Like, it is scary out here. If any of you guys are tech workers that have been affected by the recent layoffs, my heart goes out to you guys. And I'm sure you guys are rockstar employees. I'm sure you will find employment very soon. And if you're a tech worker who hasn't been affected by the layoffs, please make sure you're being smart with your money and that you have an emergency fund set up, because one thing's for sure, you definitely don't want to be worrying about money while you're laid off. You just want to be able to focus on finding a new job and finding new opportunities. Don't let the money stress you out either.
Whatever happened to those day in the life working in tech vlogs?
Layoffs, oversaturation of the market, outsourcing most of their jobs to India and the Philippines, automating most of their jobs, requiring you to move halfway across the country with little to no notice, with barely any money, their refusal to allow you to work from home, even though this is literally a tech company, but they want to have like this big grand building and they want people to be able to see that when they walk in, like investors and potential clients. Racism, because that's always in there. Capitalism, extreme greed. Now, with outsourcing most of their jobs to India and the Philippines, they know that they can pay those people a whole lot less and they can get them to work a whole lot harder and a whole lot longer. It is extremely hard to get into the tech field, incredibly easy to be knocked out, and even harder to maintain a job. And for a lot of people, they move their employees to this huge city with the promise of a huge payout and a huge relocation fee and a very big salary. And then when they get to these cities, 6 to 12 months in, they end up laying those same people off. And then after that, they're now stuck in the city that they cannot afford to leave. And one more thing, shady business practices, because I had a supervisor or a manager, whatever he was, and we told him about potential issues that would occur with a client. And rather than address those, he said that he was a quantity over quality type of person. And even with saying that, we knew that he was jeopardizing a lot of people's jobs and he was jeopardizing the contract with the client, but he did not care. And the same people that brought that up to him ended up getting laid off. And that is why now I'm still trying to find a test engineer job.
Golly, brother, This dude just laid it all out. Drop the mic moment right here.
To those day in the life working in tech vlogs. Just a few years ago, these videos were all over the internet. People working in tech bragging about their lifestyle. This creator has a very funny comparison between the then and now.
Hey, come join me on the day in the life of a software engineer. I currently make around $400,000 straight out of college, and I get free breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I currently work around 4 hours a day, and then I go to do hot yoga, and I don't know how I got laid off. It's such a tough time right now. Nobody's safe.
The fun, laid-back tech office vibe has very much changed. And a lot of this vibe change has to do with layoffs and investing in AI. For the past 10 years, big tech has been focused on growth, so they were doing a hiring spree. Now, instead of hiring thousands of workers every quarter, tech companies are spending billions on this new AI technology with the hope that that investment is going to lead to trillions of dollars later. For example, Mark Zuckerberg told analysts the reason why the company had to do layoffs was for a cost-cutting measure. He said that the company operated better, leaner, and he wanted to to invest in AI. I'm talking about chips. Big tech is spending billions of dollars on very expensive chips and supercomputers to build AI systems. For example, Meta is expected to buy 350,000 chips from NVIDIA, and that's just like the estimate for 2024. Each chip is around $30,000. Despite the high cost of investing in AI, it doesn't mean that tech jobs are over. The 5 biggest tech companies in the world employ over 2 million people, which is about 70% more people they had before the pandemic. And all 5 big tech companies combined have made $1.6 trillion in their recent fiscal years. So big tech is making a lot of money despite doing layoffs. But I do think that golden age of tech being a fun place to work has changed. Tech is like any other industry. It has boom and bust periods. We are in a leaner time now. I do think you're going to see a lot less day in the life content, and you know what? Maybe that's a good thing.
Another day in my life working from the Google LA office. I wait a day in my life getting laid off at Google.
Like, I hated those day in the life. First of all, it's a little gloaty. I don't like it when people hype up their workplaces because it's still a job. They make it seem like it's a fairy tale. For a lot of my early posts were like, dude, tech is not all it's cracked up to be. I was trying to be realistic. I'm like, it's still a job, you guys. You still get treated like shit. And look at now, right? They're still corporations. Like, okay, they give you a free AirPods. Like, woo! But they're going to still lay you off the moment stockholders want more profits. Like, and also they're going to overwork your ass if they want to.
So she exactly just hit the hammer on the head, and these comments are hitting the hammer on the head too. So please say this. It irritates me so much. They were treating it like it was an easy gimmick. The inflated salary content. Everyone was out here making $250,000, $300,000 just out of college. And this is not to disrespect anybody that's in college, because for college, that's hard. You talking about studying. And this is like way before ChatGPT came out. So this isn't no, I can have the computer write my term paper or my paper in general, summaries, or whatever type of thing that's going on. This isn't ChatGPT doing coding for you. This is you having to do all this hard work or whatever. So this is no shade or disrespect to anybody that was in or attended college or even got their degree. But now we're in that boom and bust time. So, and looking at these comments, you know, I think the problem is people are making working in tech their personality. When the layoffs come, who are they? That was harsh. So I got one more for you guys.
Why is everyone in their 20s a millionaire on TikTok? Welcome to my series on de-influencing money, where I debunk money myths from social media. According to the Federal Reserve, only 1% of people in their 20s are millionaires. While it seems like everyone in their 20s is a millionaire online, the truth is that being a millionaire in your 20s is extremely rare. This is what a real millionaire looks like in the US. They are 62 years old, most of their wealth is tied up in their retirement accounts and home equity, so not easily accessible. And while many people think the key to becoming a millionaire is starting your own business, most of these millionaires have acquired their wealth through working a stable job, saving and investing over decades. Only about 17% have business equity. So what's the key to becoming a millionaire? Unfortunately, it's time. Consistently saving and investing over a long period of time is the best way to become a millionaire. So if you're in your 20s and you're not a millionaire, well, welcome to the 99%. That's totally normal. The journey to wealth takes decades for most people.
And this comment right here just hit on the head. head too. Yep, not too long ago, people used to get made fun of for having a 9 to 5. And, you know, it's still going on because you got this whole wave of these young guys that's not working. They trying to give up. They're trying to sell out, or not even sell out, but they're selling themselves short by not becoming all that they can be. It's not even for a company or their society or whatever, but it's just at least for them. And I get it, you know, they work just enough to protect themselves and just enough to, you know, fund their habits, whether it be video games, rent. If that's what they're doing, I support that. But if you saying you want to be a leech or neat and you at home relying on parents and you're not trying to do anything or better your life, that's a no-go in my book. But I mean, the whole 9 to 5 thing, I mean, they still talking about people about that because I mean, apparently everyone can hop online and be content creators and make millions of dollars. There might be another video I do in the future, so let me just chill out on that right now. So thank you all for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts, comments, and opinions down below.
If you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing, sharing the video, and giving it a thumbs up. Until next time, take care.